Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of Let's Play Super Mario World 2. This is episode number 6, Yoshi's Island. Sorry, I'm not really stumbling on words as much as I'm frustrated because this is the 4th time I've done the audio for this episode, and it was like a 44-minute long episode, but I ended up cutting out like all of the exploration and stuff because I just can't voice record 44 minutes worth of material another time. I cannot do it. I know I only brought it down to about 30 minutes, but trust me, it's ungodly, and it's only one of the levels that really takes up the majority of the time. Like, it becomes significantly shorter once you do it the right way, but it's meant for exploration, so I really wanted to share that. But yeah, because my software that captures my audio doesn't want to work with me and consistently gives me a hard time, I'm just going to go through like the high points, like what you need to know for this episode, what's important, what isn't, and that sort of deal, just because, like I said, I cannot for the life of me do this a 4th time. I'm not going to do it. But in other news, we are making our way through this level. I also just got done recording the Pokemon Let's Play for this week. That one's a little, it's pretty laid back, I would say. It's really like an exploration episode, so if you like the exploration episodes, hey, look forward to that. That'll be coming out on Tuesday, and then I think Thursday we have like a Team Star battle, and then of course Friday we'll have this is part 2 of this world, so we'll be venturing into a whole new world, as I've said in other Let's Plays before. It should be some exciting stuff. You have to bear with me as the channel goes through. I think I have to update the software. You can see I'm creating suspend points because I'm starting to stink at the game, and I've got like a whole bunch of life stuff going on, which is like always fun to throw into the mix of things. I'm really happy. Like I stated in the last episode, did not end up going on the work trip that I'd planned, because if I did, I would be gone right about now. And I'm really struggling to like stay up to date with videos that are being published one day ahead of time, let alone like a week ahead of time. So yeah, thank you for bearing with me as we move through this Let's Play, and thank you for bearing with me as the channel here has some updates, some delayed videos, things like that. I'm hoping everything's back on track. You know, maybe 1 or 2 episodes here throughout this week or throughout the next 2 to 3 weeks will be a little bit off track, but I'm hoping I've got it figured out by now. I've only been doing this for a while, but I've consistently run off date before, so I don't want to make any promises. But as much as I'm struggling to stay on date with this stuff, hopefully it all stays on track and we don't fall behind on any Let's Plays this year, because that's the calendar I wanted to stick to, and damn it, that's the schedule we are gonna follow. But here, I've stated before, and I will state it again, these monkeys are like the bane of my existence. They are so challenging every single time I go against them. And here, this should be a pretty clean, straightforward shot, but I think I hose it up with every single egg that I have. Like, I just cannot get that angle. It's like impossible, and now I'm out of eggs, yeah. But there is this watermelon down here, luckily. And the watermelon shoots a straightforward path, and I think this is right aligned with Yoshi's head. Yep. So we're good there. I didn't need to waste all my eggs. I could have got the watermelon ahead of time, but mistakes were made and lessons were learned, folks. That's what I'm learning a lot in the past couple weeks while recording these episodes. But let's progress. Let's progress. And of course, we have our soda pop here. And we get some free eggs here anyway, so we likely could have gone back and gotten that other flower if we really wanted it, but you know, like I said, this is supposed to be a less stressful Let's Play, and even though it hasn't turned out that way, oh man, he's gonna eat me. He's gonna eat me. Okay, so we can't deal with that guy that way. We have to hit him all 3 times, so it's actually pivotal that we get the eggs there. What was I saying? Oh yes, it's supposed to be a less stressful Let's Play, but it's actually been like, I would say somewhat more stressful than usual, so maybe that's because I'm not used to playing the game, but man, I'm really struggling with this one in particular. And here I'm out of eggs, so I think I have to do the good old leap of faith. Please don't fail me, leap of faith. Don't fail me. Don't fail me now. And here, yes, this is like one of the tricky secrets that we actually have to do the secret in order to progress, which is how it plays off in the next world too, which is why I said, like, this would have been a real fun episode to do like a lot of exploration, but because my audio capture card decided that like it just, I don't know. I'm not going to get into it, but the software that I'm using is nice, but it's out of date a little bit, and in order to connect the right microphone, I'm really struggling with words here today. The way to fix it is to like go in, start recording and then stop recording and then start recording again and hope that it picks up the right one, which is like so frustrating because like you would just expect it to work, but it doesn't. And the material I have to record isn't like garbage material, it's just slightly out of date, like software update wise, so like it makes it even more frustrating because like I didn't pay a ton of money for stuff not to work, but I don't know. That's how it goes some days. Now we can't get those 2 coins. We were just off a couple seconds for some of these coins, but overall not so bad. I more or less just don't want to like fall and die here, because like I said, when I'm making these anymore, I'm trying to be ultra careful because my platforming skills and strategic game playing skills are not very good. So I just want to live. That's been my goal this whole Let's Play. Let's just survive what the game throws at us. Land where we need to land, get as many Yoshi eggs as possible. Get the secrets where we can, but don't stress out over them. But there we go, we got the goal on that one. And do we get a special exit? We do not, we get a dud. That's okay. I'll take that. Or at least we beat the level. That's the important part to me. Just getting through the game. You know, it's always pivotal to stay on track here. I've said that. I missed Friday's episode, so we're technically an episode behind, but I think we launched this like a day earlier than I planned, so I really don't feel as bad about that one as much as I would like if I missed anything this week. And this is the level that I cut a lot out of, so you'll see like there's some skipping there, because you would never guess this, right? Like everything tells you need to go into the cave down below, because there's a cave at the bottom of this hill, and everything points to like you need to go there to beat the level. But to actually beat the level, you need to go up top, and you can see here, even I'm like sitting here just because I'm like watching somebody play through the level, because this is where I spent a substantial amount of time in this world. And you land on this tree and time this jump just perfectly so you land on that tree, which looks impossible, but I know it's not because I've watched somebody do it multiple times. There we go. And now that we're up here, we have to go through this secret entrance into the cave, which leads us this way. And you will get to see some of the cave, just not in its entirety. And the rats are back, of course, my favorite opponent. But you need to get this key in order to progress at all. So we don't need to go through the traditional entrance. And there's those little hedgehog things. They put up points on their back if you run into them. Like I said, it would have been really fun to like explore this cave, because this cave is fun to explore. But I went through it so many times that it just becomes a headache after a while. That's exactly what I would call it. And we have to use the dig mechanic, which you'll see. Oh, you won't see it over on the right because we don't need it this time, but it's over on the left there, the dig mechanic, to actually unlock that section. Kill those guys, come up here, and then this bottom part, we're not going to be able to see it, but there typically is a line of coins that leads us to where we need to go. It's like right after these 2 mushrooms, but I already got the coins because you can get up there without the key. You just can't get to where the key is. And here's a little secret section up here, I guess, but you can see we have to land down here on that door. That's the only way to progress. And I stink at it. And then that little tube over there leads us to a room with a lot of coins. I may actually put like a Let's Play walkthrough link in the comments below or something like that, just because I feel bad. Like I really did not explore this level to its fullest potential, but like I said, this level here tacks on about 10 to 12 minutes onto this episode if I play through it in its entirety of like exploration process, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you've voice recorded it 4 times over again, it's a lot. And I think it's right here. Yep, right there. Okay. So now we can actually go through and exit the world. Or at least this level. So if you don't get that key, there's no coming here. So you need to know that you need to jump across all those trees somehow. I could easily see this. Like, if I didn't search it up, that probably would have taken me a half hour. And do we get a flower? We do. We get a flower this time around. That's nice. So we get a bonus game. And you can see, yeah, I get a lot more than, like, it would show that I got. But that's because I went through this level so many times, exploring every single nook and cranny. This is Roulette. Actually, a game I'm fairly familiar with. But it is played a little bit differently than I'm used to. So we're gambling with our lives. And you can see there's plus symbols and multiplication symbols on the left. And then 0, 1, 2, and 3 over on the right. So the goal here is we need to get more lives out of this. I don't want to gamble a whole lot. Maybe I'll gamble like 6 lives. And we have to click it twice. So I click it the first time and the second time right away, one after another. And I get the multiplication symbol and I get a 2. So that's pretty good. I get 12 lives out of that, which is pretty awesome. So now I'm up to 26 lives in the game. That's pretty nice. I know they don't really like kill you for lives in this game, but that's a huge bonus to have. And now we should be able to progress into the next level here. 3-7, Monkey's Favorite Lake. It's not my favorite lake. I'll give it that. I hate this episode. Or this level in particular. This level in particular gave me a lot of hard times. So we need to land on this guy. I want to get as many eggs as I possibly can, but that doesn't seem relevant now because we're probably going to die. Let's get above all this junk. Oh no, now we're stuck between these two guys and I can't really jump that high, so I'm going to get freaking pegged here and then pegged there, and yeah, this is bad. This is bad news bears. Bad news bears if I've ever seen it. And we can't really deal with these guys in like any sort of efficient way, because if we hit them they just stall out. It's not like they fall. And I can't get this guy from the back. I guess if I hit him square on, that works, but yeah, I struggle with those guys all the time. Luckily in the last one we had a death in the actual castle itself. I don't think we have any deaths this time around. Like, I don't think I died playing through these levels as much as like it just became a really hard time, but I'll confirm once we get there. The last castle I really struggled with. Oh, they stole the baby. They stole the baby. Okay, that was good though. I wiped out a lot of monkeys and I got some secrets out of that really quickly. Even though it looked like I didn't, I did get the flower there at the top, so that's nice. Let's make our way through this. We can't go through here. Let's progress into the next stage. And I think, yeah, let's create a suspend point because I've been dying pretty frequently. Not dying, but getting stuck, getting frustrated, and returning to things. There's a shy guy. Let's get him. Let's get that guy and get the red coin out of it. I'm not really a red coin seeker, but we'll take him where we can get him. Let's kill this monkey. Here's Crab Hand Man. Crab Hands. Let's hit him. That should send him in a fury, I think. Let's get that secret there. Okay, cool. So now we should be able to get the flower nice and easy. And we have access to eggs. Look at that. I'm a big egg guy over here. Like my eggs. And how does that happen? Come on, that was a load. That was a load of garbage if I've ever seen it. Let's get that guy out of there. I'm sick of these monkeys, man. The monkeys are right up there for the rats with me anymore. Like, it's just a non-stop hassle. But using our jumping tongue trick there, I was able to get a lot of them out of the way. Now, those arrows, I think what they're trying to hint at is something we'll see in the very next level here, which is very frustrating to deal with, but I understand the mechanic. It's just I don't really like dealing with it. So that gives us a vine that goes all the way up here for no apparent reason whatsoever. Very nice. And I think we got a 1 up there, yeah. It's good. Let's get this little tomahawk guy. We have to get him from the back. Lick him from the back. Heard that before. Okay. Average Joe, what are you talking about? Those guys are spinning down there. I kind of don't want to get in their way. There's a secret up here. Let's get the secret. Some extra time with Baby Mario Man. Okay, not pivotal, but I'll take it. And then here's cool. We have to do like a butt stomp and then kill these guys throughout the process. So we're going to be unleashing them, but trying to kill them as we unleash them. So they can't come if there's anything in their way. And they won't fall down, so like just taking it that far is enough that this guy isn't going to come after us. But let's get him, make an egg out of him. And let's jump up here, get some of these. There's a flower here. If you know me and have seen this Let's Play thus far, you'll know the flower is something I avidly try to get. But now that that's on the same level, they will walk across. So let's get this flower real quick. I'm going to be cornered in here, yep. So let's just jump up. Are these two going to bash up against one another? No, they walk straight through, so let's eat them one at a time here. This one first, and then this guy here. Very nice. We're already maxed out on eggs, but it's nice not to have to worry about that. And then we should just be able to clean walk through here. My tongue doesn't do anything on the little pink guy. That is not something I'm familiar with. Let's go this way. Okay, but we could jump on them and they disappear. So, at least momentarily, it looks like. So that's good. Let's kill that monkey. Just because I don't like the monkeys in this level. And then let's create a suspend point and move to the next stage of this level. So like I said, I really haven't died, but like I'm really scared to die. Because like recording times have been hosed up on my end. I think anytime it looks like this, there's almost like a clear indicator that we could just hop through a good chunk of the level, which is always a nice bonus. Oh my god, look at that thing. Oh Jesus, oh Jesus, I thought that was a happy flower. It's a mad flower. We could probably come underneath and get that somehow, but is it really worth it? Probably not. What's more worth it is to just jump through the entirety of the end of the level. That thing is ugly, but man, does it want to eat me. Let's see what this secret has. Okay, it's just some time added. That's nice because it adds to our total score, but I'm not really worried about the score as much as I am just finishing the game on the channel, folks. And let's get this just because it is a secret and we're so close to the end of the level that how could we hose things up, right? Just a platform, so let's walk on through to the other side. There we go, we got the goal and no special flower. So it's just a normal ending, no special bonus. Once again, I'm completely fine with that. We're just progressing to the end of this game. That has been the goal since day one. And I got a text, of course I did. Okay. But we got 49 points, a failing grade. Perfect. Text after text, man. What is going on? Let's move on to the castle. I'm just going to let those go. Otherwise, I'll be distracted throughout the castle. Look at those happy little trees. Happy little hills. And this one is actually a little tricky. So we fall into this thing. And man, yeah, oh my goodness. I did not die here, but man, I did come close. I can tell you that much. So you hit him and then he starts spawning again. So you just have to continuously hit him and knock him back. Oh no, don't. Okay, we need to hit him one more time. We could jump over him at this point. Okay. These things are the most annoying things I've come across in the game thus far because there's really nothing you could do about them, like at all. But let's go down here. Looks like there's a clean path down and then a clean path that way. Like down to the right and down to the left. Let's go down to the left first because it looks like we can get our way out of here. Get some coins. There's nothing hidden in the water. Let's get down here. Let's get as many coins as we can. Okay, yeah, I don't want to deal with that guy. We'll save that last one. It's probably a red coin and probably important, but oh well. And then once we get down here, yeah, there's no way to go back up once you start going down this one. I mean, you might be able to jump and trick it somehow, but really nothing. And let's duck underneath all this mumbo jumbo, jump, duck, and move to the next stage. Okay, not terrible so far. My epic platforming skills have been helping. Let's pick up all these eggs and let's jump on this guy and see what he has to say. It says try to throw the egg at the arrow and voila. Oh, hello, not voila. You can get coins where placed, yeah. So we'll see that right here. I perform it once, and we need to perform it for the boss, I believe, here. But you'll get to see the general premise here. We could hit that. Nope, nope. Right there. And it kind of skids across the water in the air. So that's a nice thing to know. It's especially important for the boss, like I said, but it's not a mechanic I particularly love, and I feel like it's going to be around for a while. This thing tells us the same thing. It's like you could get these coins directly, but let's try to use an egg, because it's trying to prep you for the boss battle. I respect the game not being like two-dimensional and trying to like actually achieve what it's trying to achieve, but I want to save my eggs. Plus, I don't feel like dealing with all this mumbo-jumbo, and if you throw them directly at the water, you don't get them. Ah, but there's a flower, Average Joe. Average Joe, there's a flower. Yeah, I'm more concerned about getting through the tunnel. That looks like a good way for me to lose Mario and get into a ruckus there. If we get in this thing, we're going to be stuck going down, so let's go down, I guess. These guys, you can't do anything about them, and that's what they do. They completely devastate you. Like, I have one egg left now. Like, it's just complete and utter devastation when you run into those guys. And you can't do any... If you throw an egg, they spin for a second, and that's it. If you run into them, yeah, baby Mario gets sucked up, and you have to deal with all that ruckus. It's bad. Let's get this circle piece quick. Let's get it, because then they'll turn into time I could spend with Mario. So now we don't have to deal with those enemies. Let's create a suspend point here. There we go. Here's some spores. They turn into little guys eventually. But up in here, I believe there is something we can use. Yeah, rape. Yeah, it's... I'll show you in a second. Yep. So right after that guy, there is a flower. I just decided to jump into him rather than wait for him to spit his things and potentially get 3, because I know it'll be quicker to just do it that way. Hopefully I'm making sense what I'm saying there. That makes perfect sense to me in my head, but that's because I played through this a bunch. Let's get some eggs. We got 2 there. And these guys spawn back, because of course they did. Why would they not? And let's go through this way. This is the actual way to go. And this is where this becomes, like, infuriating. And I think I just mistimed this jump, but it's only hard because this guy's here. If that little fish wasn't there, this is, like, the easiest thing in the world. But because that fish is there, that was a general mistake on my behalf. But you see, now I'm hitting the fish, not that guy, and now he's spitting Shy Guys out. And now I'm getting hit by Shy Guys. And this is a disaster. And I'm just in a constant loop where I'm never going to get him small enough that I can actually progress. But he's going to continuously throw out guys at me. So the goal is just to hit him till he's down small enough that I can jump over like that. But then he hits me on the top, so now I have to wait again. Now I got sucked up, and I'm hitting the pause button because I'm frustrated. And it's just a ruckus. This is just a big ruckus. Not something I want to be mixed up in. And I barely survived there with 3 seconds left. So it's becoming a hassle. And now these guys are walking into him, so I can't get all of them that I need. I am frustrated at this level beyond belief. And luckily that one came back and hit him in the other side of the head, so that's as small as he's going to get. Let's jump through. We need at least 1. I don't get him, but here are some Shy Guys. Let's get as many as we can while we're here, I guess. And the Shy Guys are hitting me now. Once again, Average Joe going through stuff that Average Joe shouldn't be going through. My God. How's that not angled perfectly to hit him? I'm struggling here at the end. At least with these guys, right, like I can see this red guy's going to spawn, so I want to get on the very far edge and get him to spawn. I also create a suspend point because that was hell to get through, and I know if I have to do it again, I will give up. It doesn't let me pull out an egg and throw him at him while I'm here in the water. Other than like the split second that I'm out. So I believe the best thing we could probably do is keep him visible on screen. Can we hit him while he's down? Yes, we can. Perfect. That's actually an even better solution than I was thinking. Let's do that. And let's try... We'll hit him once. Nope, I missed. But I did get the coins, which is nice. Can I catch his stuff in midair? I can. And I can create an egg out of it. So let's do that a few times and kind of fuel up on eggs here. And then I think what it wants us to do is launch it down at the water somehow and hit him. But his head is poking up enough that I think we should be able to just hit him clean on top of the head. And I could see the eggs floating down through the ground that last time and this time here, so I know I have more than I can carry. Let's hit him there. Yep, I hit his thing. Okay. Nope, I hit his projectile again. That time I got him. Let's get one more time. Average Joe. There you go, buddy. And get a coin there. There we go. And let's jump up. Let's get the flower. And now I think we are approaching the boss, I believe. It gives us these 3, which is going to let us have 3 Yoshi eggs. Very nice. And we are approaching the boss. Yep. So here we go. Let's go into the boss. The boss I actually did die on once. I'm not going to lie. I created a spend point there, but I just didn't show it. I was moving too quick. My skills are out of this world. But this is actually like, it's a unique one, but the level has prepped us for it, so we're okay. I had to search it up first time around. If you don't, I mean, kudos to you, but I had to search up a little bit on the premise. It's not overly complex, but like I said, I haven't had a lot of time lately. So this guy spawns into this monstrosity, which looks really rad. I'll give it that. Look at him, he's shaking, he's doing a wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. He comes up and he's like, "Brrr." I like him. This is a really cool design boss. So my goal here real quick is to get up here, then hit this corner. That's not going to do anything. I wanted to hit him before, but once he hits the wall, he's stunned. And then you echo it there and hit him on that thing on his neck. Every time you hit him there, it counts as a hit, and you have to get 3 hits. So we only have 1 egg left. So Average Joe, how, after hitting him twice, are we going to get the 3rd hit? Good question, Average Joe. Eventually he's going to spawn some spores here that come down from the ground. He spawns 3 at a time. I want to get as many as possible in case we miss, but honestly, it's not that bad. He only has like this one move here. So in theory, you should have like unlimited tries, but if you're in the water at all, you're going to get hosed. And he still attacks while the spores are coming down. If you catch him as spores in the air, it doesn't count. Like that, you see it doesn't count. So there we got 1 egg. I want to get this 2nd egg out of here. Let's try and hit him in the neck while he's down there. Can we get it? Oh, it wasn't moving quick enough. We didn't angle it right. So I have 1 more egg. Can I get it here and just end the fight real quick and easy? I can. Good job, Average Joe. That's it. That's all it takes, folks. And we've done it. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you like this episode, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. All that great stuff definitely motivates myself to make videos just like this in the future. Like I said, I'm sticking to the schedule that we have out there. It's been a little bit difficult, but I am trying my damnedest to stick to it. We'll be playing this on Mondays and Fridays, or at least Mondays if things fall on the wayside. Maybe Mondays and Saturdays. But we'll be playing Pokemon Scarlet on Tuesdays and Thursdays as well. Next games on the lineup are Mario 64 and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Hope to see you all here back on Tuesday for Pokemon Scarlet, if you like Pokemon Scarlet, or back on Friday for another fantastic episode of this. We'll also have a monthly Minecraft and chill coming out here relatively soon in the next coming days. But there we go. We got another Yoshi flag, and next episode we'll be progressing to the next world. Take it easy and have a snazzy week.